Are your legs starting to feel weaker these days? Maybe climbing a flight of stairs leaves you short of breath, or your knees ache after just a few steps. If you are over 50, you are not alone, and I get it. Many people begin to notice changes in their legs that make everyday life feel heavier than it used to. It is a common part of aging, but that does not mean you have to accept it as your new normal. I used to believe that simply walking a couple of miles each day was enough to keep my legs strong. But soon, the nagging pain in my hips and knees told me otherwise. Studies show that after age 50, we naturally lose about 3 to 5% of our muscle every decade, especially in the legs. That is why things like standing up from a chair or walking uphill can suddenly feel harder than they once did. Pushing through with the wrong kind of exercise can even wear down your joints faster and leave you frustrated. Here is the good news. You do not need a gym, fancy machines, or hours of hard workouts. What you need are 6 simple isometric exercises that work with your body instead of against it. They take just 10 minutes a day. You can do them right at home, and they are proven to build strength and protect your joints at the same time. In this video, we will count down from number 6 all the way to number 1. And I will tell you right now, number 1 is the powerful secret that can bring surprising results in as little as 1 week. So make sure your volume is up. Do not skip ahead, and let us get started together. Isometric exercise works because it builds muscle tension without pounding your joints. After 50, your muscles naturally shrink by about 3 to 5% each decade, and the soft cushioning in your knees and hips gets thinner. When you hold a safe position, your muscles fire. Your circulation improves, and strength goes up without grinding the joint surfaces. Research shows meaningful gains in as little as 6 weeks for older adults. You only need 10 minutes a day and 4 to 5 days a week to feel real changes in how you stand, walk, and climb. Take a sip of water now to prime your muscles and help prevent cramps later. Number 6 is the Isometric Squat Hold. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your toes slightly turned out. Sit your hips back like you are reaching for a chair. Stop when your thighs are close to parallel with the floor or at any safe depth for you. Keep your back tall and your core gently tight. Stack your knees over your ankles and avoid drifting past your toes. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe steady. Push through your heels to stand. Rest for 30 seconds. Repeat 2 more times. This move trains your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core all at once. It translates directly to daily life because sitting and standing is something you do every day. Many people notice that the little groan when standing up fades within a week of steady practice. Comment 1 if standing from a low chair is your biggest struggle. Comment 2 if stairs are tougher. Number 5 is the Isometric Hamstring Curl Hold. Stand behind a sturdy chair or near a wall. Keep your feet hip width apart. Bend your right knee and draw your heel towards your glutes as if you were curling the leg. Pause when your thigh is roughly level with the ground. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds while you feel the back of your thigh working. Keep the standing knee slightly bent. Lower with control. Rest 30 seconds. Switch sides. Complete 3 rounds each side. Stronger hamstrings support your knees. Protect your lower back, and make bending to reach the floor easier. Many people feel less tightness when picking up a drop item after only a few sessions. Share your age in the comments to show our community that strength work is for everyone in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Number 4 is the side leg hold. Stand tall next to a wall or a chair for balance and set your feet hip width apart. Lift your right leg straight out to the side and keep your toes pointing forward. Do not twist your torso. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Focus on the outer hip and outer thigh. Lower slowly. Rest 30 seconds. Repeat 3 times per side. This move targets the hip abductors, which are your side-to-side stabilizers. Stronger abductors mean better control when stepping off a curb or moving around an obstacle. They also help reduce the wobbly feeling on uneven grass. Tap like if you have ever felt unsteady when stepping sideways, because your nervous system needs that small reminder to keep this training on your radar. Number 3 is the Isometric Glute Bridge Hold. Lie on your back on a mat or a carpet. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. Set your heels about 12 inches from your hips. Brace your core gently and lift your hips until your body forms a straight line. From shoulders to knees, hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Squeeze your glutes the whole time to keep your lower back comfortable. Lower with control. Rest for 30 seconds. Repeat 3 times. This move strengthens your glutes and hamstrings and often eases lower back aches that come from long sitting. A simple cue is to imagine pinching a small coin with your glutes at the top. If your screen looks dim, raise the brightness now so you can see the body positions clearly. And keep your form safe. Subscribe now so you do not miss the last 2 moves. Number 2 and number 1 are the most practical and powerful parts of this routine. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Like this video if the tips help. And share it with a friend over 60 who wants steadier legs and better balance. Your support helps this community grow, and it tells the algorithm to show seniors more content that truly serves them. Number 2 is the standing calf hold. Face a wall with your feet hip width apart and place your fingertips on the wall for balance. Rise onto the balls of your feet and lift your heels as high as is comfortable. Keep your knees straight, but do not lock them. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Lower slowly. Rest 30 seconds. Repeat 3 times. Your calves are the push-off engine of every step, and they are key to balance and circulation. Stronger calves reduce nighttime cramps and make walking feel springy and light. If you are just starting out, begin with 10-second holds and build up by 5 seconds each week. Type the word steady in the comments if better balance is a priority for you this month. Number 1 is the wall-supported chair hold, which many people call the wall sit. Stand with your back against a wall and place your feet about 18 inches forward. Slide down until your thighs are as close to parallel with the floor as feels safe. Imagine you are sitting on an invisible chair. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles and do not let them push past your toes. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds while you breathe and keep your core engaged. Start with 15 seconds if needed and build up each week. Rest 30 seconds and repeat 3 times. This single move builds your quads and glutes quickly, and it does so without the knee stress that comes from bouncing in and out of deep squats. Many people report that within 1 week they stand up from the couch without using their hands. They also feel more solid on stairs and more confident carrying groceries. Write I am in if you are ready to try the wall sit today and feel the change for yourself. Isometric training works so well because it lets you generate tension where you need it most, while keeping joint motion minimal. When the joint motion is small and controlled, the cartilage and soft tissues do not take a beating. At the same time, the muscle fibers are still recruited deeply, which explains why you feel the burn during a hold even though you are not moving. Another benefit is improved blood flow during and after the hold, which helps his stiffness and may reduce the chance of night cramps. You do not need heavy weights or fancy machines to trigger these effects. You need consistency, 10 minutes, and attention to form. Pair these moves with normal daily moments like a commercial break or the time it takes your coffee to brew, and you will find the habit sticks. If you prefer guidance, set a simple day plan on your calendar and put a small check mark each time you finish to build momentum. Now let us connect the dots with a simple circuit you can repeat. Perform number 6 through number 1 once in order. Rest for 1 minute. Repeat the circuit 1 more time if you feel good that day. If you are managing sensitive knees or hips, start with a single pass-through and add 5 seconds to each hold every week until you reach 30 seconds. Most people thrive on 4 to 5 days per week with 2 easy days and to moderate days. If you notice sharp pain, back off the depth or the hold time. Mild muscle fatigue is fine. Sharp joint pain is not. Keep your breathing smooth and keep your jaw relaxed because tension there often spreads to the neck and shoulders. Form checkpoints make a big difference. In the squat hold, keep your weight in your heels and your knees tracking the line of your middle toes. In the hamstring curl, keep your pelvis steady so the work stays in the back of the thigh rather than your lower back. In the side leg hold, keep your toes forward to target the outer hip properly. In the glute bridge, press the floor gently with your heels and avoid overarching. In the calf hold, lift slowly and lower even more slowly, which trains control. In the wall sit, press the back of your head and your upper back into the wall lightly to keep your chest open and your core engaged. Recovery matters as much as the work. After you finish the circuit, walk around your space for 1 minute to flush your legs. Then sit tall and take 5 slow breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. If you have an extra minute, do a gentle calf stretch by placing your forefoot on a step and letting the heel hang for 20 seconds, then switch. Finish with a small hip flexor stretch by stepping one foot back and bending the front knee for 20 seconds. Small cool downs help your nervous system settle and they lower next day stiffness. Nutrition is the partner of your training. After 50, your body needs more protein per pound of body weight than it did in your 30s to maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. Simple options work well and do not have to cost much in USD. 2 eggs at breakfast provide around 12 grams of protein. A 3 to 4 ounce portion of chicken or fish at lunch gives about 20 to 25 grams. A half cup of beans at dinner adds another 7 to 8 grams. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are budget-friendly choices for snacks. Aim to include a protein source at each meal so your muscles get what they need across the day. Staying hydrated also matters. A common target is about 8 cups of water daily, which is roughly 64 ounces. Keep a bottle nearby and take sips often. Set a glass of water next to you now to make the habit easier later today. Small lifestyle cues make consistency simple. Link one hold to one habit. Do a hamstring curl while the kettle warms. Hold a wall sit during a 2-minute news break. Practice a glute bridge before you get off the floor after stretching. Choose to anchor moments that already happen daily and stack a short hold onto each one. This removes willpower from the equation and turns strength work into a normal part of your routine. If you miss a day, resume the next day without guilt. Momentum beats perfection and your legs will thank you. Progress tracking keeps motivation high. Note the seconds you can hold today for each move. Add 5 seconds per hold each week until 30 seconds feels smooth. Then add a third round on 2 of your weekly sessions. Another easy marker is how you feel during daily tasks. Notice when standing from a low chair feels quiet and steady. Notice when a flight of stairs no longer spikes your breathing. Notice when carrying to grocery bags feels controlled. These are the wins that tell you the plan is working. Safety reminders keep you training for the long run. If you have arthritis or a history of knee pain, work in a comfortable range. And prioritize the wall sit and the bridge, which are usually the most joint friendly. If balance is a concern, keep a hand on a countertop during the squat and the calf hold. Wear supportive shoes on a non-slip surface. If you use medications that affect blood pressure, rise out of each hold slowly. And pause before walking. When in doubt, start with shorter holds and build gradually. Slow and steady is the safest path to strong legs after 50. Your plan for the next 2 weeks is straightforward. On day 1, perform each move for 15 to 20 seconds and complete the total rounds. On day 3, repeat the same plan. On day 5, add 5 seconds to each hold. On day 8, repeat. On day 10, add another 5 seconds. By the end of week 2, you will likely feel more stable when you stand up and more confident on steps. Pair this plan with a protein source at each meal and 64 ounces of water across the day. If you want a simple target, add 1 cup of water at breakfast, 1 cup mid-morning, 2 cups at lunch, 1 cup mid-afternoon, 2 cups at dinner, and 1 cup in the evening. Adjust earlier if night bathroom trips bother you. Mindset closes the loop. Many people believe long workouts are required to change their body. In reality, your nervous system responds best to small doses repeated often. 10 focus minutes most days beat 1 long session on the weekend. Treat each hold like a promise to your future self. Stay present, breathe, and end each round with 1 sentence of credit. Say out loud, "I did the work today." This simple line reinforces the habit and keeps you showing up when life gets busy. If you are prone to nighttime cramps or twitchy legs, add a gentle calf massage after your evening hold. Glide your thumbs from ankle to knee for 60 seconds per side. Drink a small glass of water if you are not at your evening limit already, and elevate your feet for 5 minutes while reading or watching a show. These small recovery habits improve comfort and help your sleep. Finish each session with gratitude for what your body can still do, not frustration for what it cannot yet do. Strength at 50 plus is built on patience, attention, and steady practice. The countdown you just learned gives you a clear blueprint. Begin where you are. Hold what you can hold, and add seconds as your tissues adapt. Your legs carry you through the life you love. Give them 10 minutes and they will give you confidence back in return. You have just seen how 6 simple isometric moves can give your legs more strength, better balance, and less strain in only 10 minutes a day. No gym, no fancy gear. Just steady practice you can do right at home. Here is my encouragement for you. Start small tomorrow morning. Before you pour your first cup of coffee, take 2 minutes to try the wall-supported chair hold. Hold it for 15 seconds, rest, and repeat once more. That is it, 2 minutes, and you are on your way. Keep this up 4 or 5 mornings a week and you will start to notice stairs and chairs feeling easier. No extra cost, no stress, just your body learning to work better. Now I want to hear from you. Which exercise from today do you think will help you most? Drop a comment below with the number 1 through 6 so we can all see where our community is starting. And if you found value in this, tap like to let me know. Share this video with a friend or family member over 60 who wants steadier legs. It might be the nudge they need. And do not forget to hit subscribe because the next video will show you 5 everyday foods under $5 a week that can boost muscle recovery and keep your energy steady. You are not alone in this journey. You are capable, you are stronger than you think, and you deserve to move with ease and confidence. Remember, consistency beats perfection. Even 10 minutes counts. And talk to your doctor if you have ongoing joint pain or medical conditions before starting a new routine. Thank you for joining me today. Stay strong, stay steady, and let us keep moving forward together.